My land stretches over 18 acres of meadow, filled with blooming wildflowers, buzzing bees, and butterflies that have been cared for in my family for generations. It's not just beautiful, it provides honey, seeds, and cut flowers I sell at the farmer's market. I also keep a flock of geese who act as my personal patrol squad. They honk like sirens, chase off trespassers, and each one knows their territory. Honestly, they're better than any guard dog. Then Willow Creek Resort moved in next door. The developers built a boutique-style getaway with picnic areas right along the border of my meadow. Without asking, they dragged picnic tables, benches, and signs a good 20 feet onto my property. To top it off, they had the nerve to say my wildflowers were weeds and they were doing me a favor by tidying things up. When I confronted their manager, a slick guy named Derek, clipboard in hand and khaki shorts pressed to perfection, he just smiled and said, "Oh, we assumed this was shared land. No big deal." No big deal. My bees were disrupted, my flowers trampled, and my geese were practically vibrating with rage. I handed Derek my land survey, showing his resort had clearly trespassed, and told him he had 30 days to move everything back. He ignored me. That's when the weekend guests arrived, and so did the geese. The first Saturday, a dozen geese marched straight to the shiny new picnic tables. Within minutes, visitors were dodging wings, food was flying, and people were running like it was a comedy skit. One poor soul dropped an entire pitcher of lemonade while backing away from a charging gander. The next weekend, even better. All 20 geese launched their invasion. They barreled down paths, flipped over decorative signs, chased picnic goers off blankets, and snatched sandwiches out of midair. The boldest goose grabbed a wicker basket and proudly waddled across the meadow, honking like he'd won a championship. The chaos was so spectacular that the local news picked it up under the headline, "Goose Squad Wrecks Resort's Luxury Picnic Plans." Derek was furious, demanding I control my geese. I reminded him that if he hadn't stolen my land, the geese would have stayed put. Simple as that. The court case was quick. My survey, photos of the encroaching structures, and viral goose videos made it clear Willow Creek Resort had trespassed. The judge ordered them to remove every bench, sign, and picnic table, restore the meadow, pay my legal costs, and even put up signs stating that the wildflower field and the geese belong to me. Now my meadow is safe, the flowers are thriving, and the geese, they strut around like heroes of the land. Hit like and subscribe for more wild revenge stories.